It's not looking good, guys. This is the oranges. This is the apple. Oh, actually, oh my gosh, how lucky is that? These are the ones we eat anyway. Pink Lady, and they're on offer, 2 for £3. So we'll get those. Oh my gosh, I can't even pick them up. There we go. Managed to get mangoes and grapes and some cream egg things. Yay. So it wasn't going too bad. Managed to get some fruit, some juice, some snacks because the girls are off school now, so I need to think about packed lunches for them. Then I got to the bread aisle and there ain't no bread. Thankfully we have got 1 loaf, but as a family of 6, bread does not last 2 minutes. Literally like 1 round for everyone and it's all gone. People have been eating takeaways. Are you guys still eating takeaways? Because we have not eaten takeaways because we're too worried about even eating takeaways, which to some people probably sounds too over the top.
Yeah, I don't think I'm down for that.
I panic about that. But anyway, we are going to have to go and do a shop in the next few days. And before anyone says, you travelled a week and a half ago, you shouldn't be going out, get someone else to do it. Number one, we don't have anyone that's going to risk going out and exposing themselves and their family to the virus to get us some shopping. So we are going to have to do it ourselves.
We are going to have to think about it in the next few coming days anyway. We're going to have to think about something like that. So yeah, let us know how you guys are doing, what you're doing, how you coping, how's it going meal-wise, etc. Give us some ideas. I think takeaway-wise, I don't know, I just don't think, obviously there's probably going to be loads of people that do takeaway still watching this video, and that's fine, that's all, it's your choice, you know. I think just for me, I don't think I'd, because I don't know who's making them. Maybe this is me being completely OCD and weird, and it's fine if it is. Like, feel free to rip me and destroy me over this. don't just be kind, alright? Just be kind. But you know, I don't know who's preparing the food. I don't know who's the guy delivering the food, whether he's been exposed to it or whatnot.
Well, they must be delivering to multiple people a night as well.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I don't know what their hand hygiene's like between drops, etc. So that just isn't for me. That we're just not. No way is that happening. But yeah, let us know how you.
Because guess what I got delivered just now? Oh my! What is it? Oh, is this from that shop that we were talking about yesterday? Look at your bee's high nest. It's my favourite. I know. Close them up. What are you doing? No, they're Granny and Grandpa's, Esme. I'm sure Granny and Grandpa won't mind if you get a couple out.
Are these for Granny and Grandpa as well?
We got one for us, the Yorkshire mixture, and one for Granny and Gramps. So this is the sweet scoop shop I was talking about yesterday. He's got the best sweet shop ever. He does deliveries. We only ordered these like 9 PM last night.
Yeah,
and they're already here today. Yeah. So you guys should go and check him out. I am so pleased to see supermarkets taking such drastic measures to stick to the social distancing rules that we've got in place at the moment. We had to literally queue to get into Morrison's. There's lines on the floor and we had to queue to get in, and then there's like lines all in the shop, and they're advising no more than, if it's a busy aisle, go to a different one and come back to it. You had to actually follow a maze to get to the checkouts, and all the ends of the aisles were closed off, so you couldn't physically get to the checkout unless you followed this maze. There's big red dots on the floor and you can't move from your door until the person in front's moved from their door, etc, etc. And then when you get to the front, there's a security guard or a worker there telling you which till you can go to, and you can only go to the till when the person in front of you is physically left. And then when you got to the till, there's like a big perspex glass thing really high, protecting the worker and also protecting the customer as well, which is great. I thought I'd feel good going out, getting out the house, but actually I don't know if it's because I've been stuck in the house for like a week and a half, or if it's because of the scary news or social media, but the whole time I was out I was so anxious to just get back home. I didn't enjoy it, I didn't like it at all. I went, I got my shopping, and I'm home, and I'm thankful to say that I managed to get movie. I have been putting together a COVID time capsule. So if you guys watch our vlogs every day, then you may know I mentioned one day last week that I wanted to do like a time capsule, because we are literally all living in a history lesson right now, and it's just crazy. It's really, really weird to think about in generations to come they might be learning about what's happening to us right now. And I thought it'd be really cool for me and the girls to make like a time capsule, not just me and the girls, obviously Jace and Chris as well, but to make like a time capsule of what's happening, how we're feeling, all sorts of different things, and put it away, and then we can give it to, I was about to say we can give it to our children. The girls can give it to their children, grandchildren, etc, etc. Anyway, I've just finished off printing out these, and I thought I'd show you guys if it will focus, to maybe give you some inspiration and some ideas just in case you want to do it with your children as well. So I've printed off 3 booklets. I don't have a stapler. Our stapler's up at the office, so I do need to get something to get these together. But there's all sorts of things in here, like all about me, how old you are at the time, how big you are, your shoe size, your favourite things, like all about you page. I won't go through all of them because you might find it boring, but I'll go through a few things. How you are feeling, so what they're feeling like and what they're thankful for and what they've learnt from the experience, words to describe how they feel, etc, etc. And then who they're home with, and how we're connecting with others, and what we're doing to help, and what we're doing to try and keep people happy. Just little things like this, just to say that we're not stuck at home, we're safe at home, and things we've been doing to keep busy. And that's it. I won't go through the whole booklet because you guys might find it boring, but basically just special occasions and events and things that we've done whilst we've been safe at home during this lockdown experience.
So we're all safe and sound back in our back garden after a little stroll around the estate, which was nice. It was nice. I say it was nice actually. I don't know if that's the right word. It was nice for the girls to get out of the garden and have a little walk around for definite. But I don't know. I just feel really weird being out at the minute. I don't enjoy it at all. I feel like it sounds probably really stupid, but I bet you there's loads of people that can relate to this. I just feel really like dodgy being outside. Not like everything's unclean or anything like that. Or I don't know. It's just a weird feeling. I don't know what it is. It's just a weird thing. I just don't really like being outside. I feel vulnerable. That's what it is. I feel vulnerable being outside. I kind of have, I sort of semi-feel not like that being in my back garden and whatnot, but I just don't really like being out in public spaces right now of any kind, and I don't want to be. So I'm more than happy to stay in the garden or in the house or whatever. And yeah, whenever we've walked out in the street like that, we haven't done it at all since we've been back. We did it yesterday once, but that was really just onto the driveway and into just the front part of the garden. It wasn't actually into any of the streets or anything. So today is really the first time we've actually done that, and it just feels weird. I don't know. It sounds really ridiculous probably. I don't even know why it feels weird. I kind of feel just like I guess it's just that I don't feel safe or whatever, I guess.
I couldn't get the pasta, and I couldn't get the mince. I couldn't get the pasta, and I couldn't get the mince. I couldn't get the pasta, and I couldn't get the mince. I couldn't get the pasta, and I couldn't get the mince. I still bought the sauce.